closer. A little bit of a loaded question. Does anyone on this defense remind you of Leatu last season? Why not?
It's a tough person to compare to. You know, he very versatile guy and did a lot. We definitely have guys who have traits that he has, but he's a very unique player. I haven't even seen a lot of guys like him in the NFL, to be honest with you.
D'Anton was talking at Media Day just about how he thought the addition of Easton could really kind of benefit Mason's game and help take a lot of his just off his plate in terms of communication and that sort of thing. How do you see that relationship working together and how close they are?
They've been working great together, going all the way back to the spring. I feel like they both make each other better. They both challenge each other. They've both been playing in both spots to make sure they learn the entire defense. But I just think, having another guy out there that you're competing with every single play, you've seen both of them raise their play.
Coach, tackling was a huge issue for the team last year. What coaching points have you emphasized during this camp?
I mean, we've been emphasizing it going back into spring, just the type of tackles. And again, all you can really do is you point it out, you coach it, and then you keep on emphasizing it. You keep on coaching it. You coach it off tape. You coach it out here on the field. When they do it well, you praise them. When they don't, you correct them, and we just have to make sure we stay on it.
Dan, this is the first season of in-helmet communication at the college level. Obviously, you were at the NFL level where that was a thing, but how different does it make things as a college defensive coordinator, especially, or how much has that helped, even that you've noticed so far?
I mean, in talking to the player definitely helps a lot. Just the information that you're able to give him, and so we've been doing it all camp. We did it some in the spring, and it's helped us a lot so far. For me, like you said, in the NFL, it's what I've been accustomed to. So last year was a big adjustment. So this year's been a little bit easier, but we'll still do a combination of both as far as using the headset and still using the hand signals as well.
Is Easton generally the guy wearing the green dot?
We've been mixing it around, so Easton has had it, and then we've been putting it on different players because we want different guys to get used to hearing the call, and we don't. If something happens in a game, we want multiple people to be able to function.
Coach, at your introduction, staying on the communication side of things, you talked about obnoxious communication. Are you getting obnoxious communication from group right now?
We are, and it's it's not perfect, but it's been getting better, and that's the thing. We keep on emphasizing it, and we just challenge those guys to keep on getting better and better every single day. But they have been out there and talking a lot.
Is it more about pre-recognition during the play, after? Where are you challenging them to improve that area?
Everything, from the tight end location to where the back's at, to the splits, all that stuff's going to help somebody. What's the down and distance? What's the personnel? What's the situation? So we're not just out there and playing blind. And then obviously relaying the call, the checks, the communication, making sure that we're all on the same page.
You feel like you've learned anything new about these guys the past couple of days in the pets?
Yeah, just really seeing what these guys can handle. I'd say this is probably the biggest install that we've had. So just, trying to stress these guys and seeing how they handle it, and I've been impressed with them so far.
Complexity has been one of the hallmarks of a Rex Ryan defense. How have you simplified your approach towards defense for these players?
We try to emphasize the fundamentals, technique, and we try to teach in concepts. And once you learn the concepts and you think about it like that, we can do a lot of different things, and it kind of simplifies your world. So we try to do that the best we can.
And then what buzzwords, what keywords have you been emphasizing this offseason?
When you say buzzwords,
in terms of like effort, discipline, communication.
Same three: obnoxious communication, shocking effort, and attack.
Was there a process when you came in as far as how you wanted practices to be structured on the defensive side, like working with Lincoln Riley or Matt Entz, who was head coach too? Just what kind of periods or things you would want to see from the defense in practice?
The first thing was obviously learning how USC practices, and then Coach Riley's been great as far as taking input from other people on staff. And there's small tweaks we made here and there that we felt like would help us more, especially going into the Big Ten. And then there's also some things we had to adjust to that's making us better in coaches as well.
We'll do one more.
Coach, right here, over the last few months, you've gotten a chance to see more of Marquise Gallegos being part of this squad. What did you learn from him, and what have you seen throughout his development from spring till now?
He's not afraid to tackle. He's done a lot of good things out there on the field, but the one thing that stuck out is he will put his nose in there. He's not afraid of contact.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys.